Now moving on, the one-party state of China may just have given the world a one-man rule in Xi Jinping. The Communist Party of China on Sunday proposed to remove a limit of 2 consecutive terms for the president and vice president. Xinhua, the official press agency of China, reported that, I quote, the Central Committee of the party will be meeting today. It has proposed to remove the expression that the President and Vice President of the People's Republic of China shall serve no more than 2 consecutive terms from the country's constitution. Central Committee is the largest of the Communist Party of China's elite ruling bodies. Xi Jinping is into his 2nd term as president. He was first inaugurated in the year 2012 and the 2nd time this year, in fact last year. Now Xi Jinping could well continue as president beyond 2023. And that was not the only decision taken by the party. It was also decided to add Xi Jinping's political theory and core socialist values in the constitution and introduce a public oath of allegiance of the constitution for all state officials. A decision was also made to create the new state organ of supervisory commission, proposed to add a sentence in the constitution which says, quote unquote, the leadership of the Communist Party of China is the defining feature of socialism with Chinese characteristics. The final decision was to amend the constitution to include the sentence working to build a community with shared future for humanity. The announcements came after a Politburo meeting on Saturday and ahead of a 3-day Central Committee meeting to discuss personnel and other proposed institutional changes to be tabled at the forthcoming annual parliamentary meeting in Beijing. The inclusion of Xi's thought in the constitution elevates him to the status of Mao Zedong and Deng Xiaoping, the only Chinese leaders whose names form a part of the party's constitution. The announcements confirm what was until now the realm of speculation. It was talked about during Xi Jinping's inauguration for a 2nd term last year, and on the occasion Xi Jinping gave no indication of his successor, strengthening suspicions that he might seek an unprecedented 3rd term. But that said, it would not have come as a surprise to China watchers in India and around the world. Xi Jinping has over, in fact, the years steadily sought to consolidate his power both within the party and government. In fact, last year, Xi Jinping put many of his loyalists in the Central Committee. Joining me live on the program is our senior editor, Surya Gangadharan. Surya, who are the other guys in Asia who have been around, or other leaders in Asia who have been around for a very long time? And is Xi, in the sense, unique in that way, or perhaps not?
Well, he may not be entirely that unique, because even in Asia, for instance, in many of the Central Asian states, there are at least 5 or 6 leaders who've been around for the last 20 years, sometimes even 25 years. And in Africa, there are practically so many presidents, I can think of at least 10 of them, who have been around for about 25 to 30 years. So, frankly, what Xi Jinping is doing may not be new, but we'll have to really see whether he actually continues beyond the 2nd year and how long the 3rd year, if at all, will go on.
Right, Surya, thank you for joining us on the program and giving us those details.